Hi everyone, I'm Melanie from Streamlined Legal, where we help attorneys take more vacations and enjoy those vacations more. And today we're talking about automation still. And today we're specifically talking about automation when it comes to email. Now we're going to be talking specifically about Gmail, but I would encourage you, even if you don't use Gmail, to watch our video. It's not very long, number one. And number two, a lot of the features that Gmail offers can be found in other email clients as well. So if you're interested to see how these might apply to your email client, just drop us a message and we'll go ahead and help you out with that. The first thing that I wanted to bring up that I think some people may not pay much attention to or may overlook, and that is filters. I didn't pay much attention to filters for a very long time until I realized what a filter could do for me. It's not just going to find the emails that I'm looking for or find the information that I need, but it can also help me to be able to automate some of those emails. So for example, I'm here looking at my email in Gmail, and if we go to the search bar at the top and click on the little arrow to the right, you'll see that we can search emails and use whatever criteria we want in order to find particular types of emails. So for example, if I wanted to find all the email from a particular person, then I could go ahead and find those and make that the criteria. If I wanted to find all the email that refers to a meeting or to a video, I could put that in the subject line, however you want to search. But then at the bottom here, we'll click on create a filter. And here's where the automation comes into play, is whenever an email comes with that criteria, so in this case from this sender, then they will let us either archive it or put a particular label on it or delete it or send it to spam or all of those. It will also allow us to go ahead and send a particular response back to that person, and they call these canned responses. So for example, if every time I receive an email with the subject line that has anything to do with a video, and I want to send them back an email that has my website or my YouTube page with all my videos on it, then I can set that up and I can say, you know, when there's a subject line that says video, then I'm going to automatically send them a canned response. And here's what a canned response is. It doesn't have to be used with a filter, but it could be. Let me show you. If you go into settings in your Gmail and you click on advanced, you'll see the different options that they offer you here. And this one right here is what we're talking about, canned responses, which is really templates. And it's going to allow us to type in emails that we find ourselves sending with some regularity and be able to just send those emails with a click of a button or automate them with our filters like we just showed you. So all you have to do is click on enable here. Don't forget to scroll to the bottom and save your changes under my picture here. And then once that is saved, it will allow you to go ahead and create those template emails so that you can send them out in the future with a click of a button. Or you can go ahead and set up your filter that says when this email comes in with this subject line, go ahead and send out this canned response. So those are some of the easiest ones that I've found in Gmail. There's a third one though that I want to go ahead and share with you as well, and that one is called Boomerang. And Boomerang basically will allow you to schedule an email, and as well as some additional features we'll talk about in a minute. But at the basics of it are this. When you have Boomerang installed on your Gmail, then it gives you an option not just to send the email like usual, but also to send it later. So if you can go ahead and schedule it for the next hour, the next week, the next day, whatever you choose. You can also ask it to remind you if you don't get a response to that email to follow up. And that of course can be very helpful when trying to keep track of things that you're doing, especially via email. Another couple of features that I thought were very interesting and very helpful were that when you type your email and write your email, it will give you kind of a grade down here at the bottom right corner where it says Boomerang Respondable. And that's basically where it's telling you what chance of a response you're going to get, what likelihood that you'll get a response to this email. And that, of course, can be very helpful because we want people to interact with our emails and respond to them. So that's another nice feature. And then the last feature that I found very fascinating, and you can kind of see over here, is this pause button. And if you're one of those people that has trouble not responding to an email right away, and as soon as it pops in your email inbox, you feel you need to address it right then, this will allow you to go ahead and pause your inbox and not allow any emails to come through until you unpause it, of course. And the reason I find this so helpful and so critical is because essentially email has tried to change the rules where when you receive an email, you're really, if you're addressing it immediately, you're really letting the sender determine the priority of the email and not your own set your own priorities. So in pausing your inbox, it gives you an opportunity to say, listen, my priorities are working on this other matter over here or this issue that I'm addressing here, and I will get to the emails as soon as I'm able, or whatever scheduled time that you've decided. At that point, you can go ahead and unpause your inbox. So that can also be a helpful tool as well. So hopefully between the filters that you can automate your response or your actions taken with filters, the canned responses and boomerang, between those three features, hopefully email will become a fantastic tool and you can try and reclaim that from the craziness that it can become. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, I'm Melanie from Streamlined Legal. Have a great afternoon.